Hi everyone, and welcome back to lesson number 23. I thought since Christmas is so close at hand, it'd be a real nice idea to introduce a couple easy Christmas songs for beginning guitar players to play over Christmas. So the song we're going to learn how to play in lesson number 23 is Jingle Bells. In lesson number 24, I'm going to show you how to play Feliz Navidad for the Latino community. So for Jingle Bells, these are the chords you're going to have to know and learn how to play. And I'm going to show you the easy version of these chords. The first chord is the G chord, easy G. The second chord is easy C, and then D7 and A7 chord as well. If you know the bigger version of those chords, the big G and the big C chord, by all means, go ahead and start strumming with those chords, because those are the chords you're going to want to use eventually anyway. So let's review the easy version of the G chord, the C chord, and we'll also review A7 and the D7 chord. So here's easy G. We'll do easy G first. With easy G, you're going to put your third finger on the first string, the thin string, string number 1, and you're going to put it on the 3rd fret, and you're going to strum strings 1, 2, 3, and 4. With the easy C chord, you're going to strum the top 3, 1, 2, 3 strings. You're going to put your first finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, and strum the top 3. Try not to hit the 4th string when you're doing the C chord. With the D7 chord, your first finger stays on the 1st fret, 2nd string, like that. Your 2nd finger goes on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and your 3rd finger goes on the 1st string, 2nd fret, and you'll strum 4 strings with the D7. With the A7 chord, you'll strum 5 strings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll put your first finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and your 2nd finger on the 2nd string, 2nd fret, and you'll strum the top 5 strings, strings 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let me show you the chord diagrams of the same chords I just played. So let's take a look at the easy chord diagrams. So the first chord is easy G, and notice there's an X above the 6th and the 5th strings. You're going to play the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings open. That's what the O stands for. Let's look at the C, easy C chord. You have X's above 6, 5, and 4. 3rd string is open and the 1st string is open. Let's take a look at D7. You're going to play the 4th string open, and you're not going to include the 5th and the 6th strings in your strum. A7, you've got an X above the 6th string. Try not to strum that string when you play the chord. You've got the 5th string, the 3rd string, and the 1st string remain open while you're strumming the chord. So let's try version number 1. We'll sing it together. You're going to strum 1 chord above the lyric that you come to, and just 1, and then sing, and when you come to the next lyric with the chord above that, play that chord once, and then move on singing, okay? Like this. 1, 2, ready, sing. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. And you can repeat that over and over again. So let's do version number 2 now. So let's look at version number 2. I'm going to add the A7 chord to give it a little spice. If the A7 chord is too hard for you right now, stick with version number 1. But we're gonna add a constant strum now, And if we add a constant strum to version number 1 and number 2, it's going to come out exactly like the chord chart we were looking at without the lyrics, okay? And you can apply this constant strum to version number 1 as well. So here we go. Let's try it together. 1, 2, ready, sing. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. And just practice it over and over again. Notice you're still changing the chord above the lyric when you sing the lyric. So take a screenshot of both of these, version number 1 and 2, so you have them on your desktop on your computer and you can practice them over and over again. Before I conclude lesson number 23, I wanted to give you a couple of helpful tips. The first tip is go back to lesson number 22 where we practiced and learned some of those more complicated strum patterns and apply them to the Jingle Bells chord chart that I introduced in this lesson. Then, while you're singing Jingle Bells, you can try adding some of those more complicated strums while you're singing. The second tip is this, and it's very important. If you're just jumping in lesson number 23 to learn Jingle Bells, and you're feeling a lot of frustration, you don't know how to hold your fingers correctly or your wrist correctly, how to strum or single pick correctly, and then add both hands together, it's because you're missing some very important steps that I begin to introduce in lesson number 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So I would really recommend you go back and begin viewing those lessons and then practicing the strengthening exercises that I give to help build those skills so that when you get to playing simple chords and more complicated chords, you're going to have a lot more confidence and strength in how to play those chords correctly. This concludes lesson number 23. If you found value from this video, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. I would really appreciate that. In the next lesson, I'm going to show you how to play Feliz Navidad for the Latino community. My name is Michael Geddes. I'll look forward to seeing you at lesson number 24. Thanks for being here today.